So hey guys, I hope you're all doing good today. In today's video, we are going outside. That's right, I'm taking you alongside me as I work for this artist called Daisy. Her Instagram is Yanzi Art, and that's her business card if you would like to reach her. So the first quarter of 2026 was pretty exciting for me. I have never been outside so much doing art like I did during this quarter one, and I really had so much fun with Daisy, laughing and talking about the struggles of art. Smile and wave.
I try to breathe.
And just learning from each other. Of course, was covered in paint a lot, but I had the best time of my life.
Hi, I'm on top of the world and I painted my tongue.
So we're starting off with a sip and paint session held by an office for the women in their office. For International Women's Day, which is normally on March 8th, and the girlies were having so much fun. And I was having so much fun as well, just helping in terms of facilitation and instructing, and it was really nice. It's always nice to see people doing art as a hobby, because when it becomes your career, it's something totally different. Here you have people experimenting, having fun, laughing and catching up, and it was just an amazing time hanging out with the girls. And this was one of my favorite International Women's Day, because I guess I was outside, but I had so much fun on this day. It was really nice, and Daisy was kind enough to bring succulents so people could go home. So not only do you have your painted pot, but you do now have your succulent, and the girlies were so creative. I really enjoyed it. So here is Daisy's business card if you would like to contact her. Those are her details. That's a selfie of me, and I put sparkles on people's faces because I don't know if they want to be seen. So now this was the next day of the same week. We were doing 3 tanks in this compound. We were there from Tuesday to Saturday. And so this was the first tank we were doing, and it was like in the back of the compound. So yeah, the colors were red and white, and let me tell you, I was struggling with this white, because white is like a light color. It took a while for I had to do layers and layers of white so that it could like cover the area properly, and then we do the outlining and add details to the petals. So yeah, I did a lot of white layers. I think 5 to 6 layers of white on each flower, because you can't just leave it looking washed up. Yeah. So yeah, this is me just continuing to paint. I was just taking different shots in different angles. So this is after the white started catching on and covering the area. That's what it looked like. So now we were about to start outlining everything so that it can all come together. So this is me just outlining some of the flowers. I was also trying to not focus too much on taking videos, and instead focus on doing the work as fast as possible, because also you don't want to be in somebody's compound that long. So yeah, so this was a fun part. It was fun, but it was also it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. This is me just continuing with the outlining, except I decided to just put the phone on the floor and let it record me painting. Then I sped it up. So I was really enjoying myself, but the space I was in was so tiny. So I was having to sit in some weird ass styles as I painted because it was such a tiny space. But I was so happy the tank was like in a place where I could reach while standing up. So this is the outlined flowers. I'm just gonna continue, and this is the finished art piece. So if you want to see the complete tank after Daisy sprayed the sealant, it's on her Instagram profile. I am gonna link it in the description, or you can go to my tagged images on my Instagram and you're going to see the complete tank with the sealant on top. It has a nice gloss. Okay, so this was the next day, I think after day 2, because we spent 2 days on the first tank, or was it 1.5 days? I can't remember. And so this was the day after we finished the first tank, and so this was the first time I was using a roller brush, and I was having the time of my life. It was so much fun, like just rolling paint on a surface. But like that was the fun part and the easiest part, because the next part from drawing the details to painting the details was really hard. And what was making it hard was, you see these ridges that have gone in and out. Painting inside there can be very challenging, because sometimes the paint won't stick as well as it would stick on a flat out surface. So you have to go back and do layers, and sometimes you just want to paint and get on with it. Yeah, like you just so this was after I have drawn the details. Smile.
Gorgeous.
I know. Oh, wow. It's giving cat walking on the wall.
Ew, that woman.
Okay, smile. Smile and wave.
I'm trying to breathe.
Yes.
Like a true African woman.
Yes, exactly. Hey, nisianguke nikipiga video hapa. So for this one, we decided to draw the details, like, okay, paint it blue, then draw the details, then paint around the details underneath dark green, because it was more of like a spring theme, and there was lots of flowers and grass, and yeah, it was much easier to do it that way. So that's how we did this one, and it came out so beautiful. Like you could see it from like when you're walking outside, because the tanks are on top of what I believe is the SQ of the house of the compound, and so everybody who was like walking in the estate can just see it. It's like a huge burst of color, yeah. So the next project was in Limuru, I was so excited, guys. Like, for the first time, I am going to paint outside Nairobi. You're telling me right now that Nicola's art piece is somewhere outside Nairobi. Like, and not because a client like bought it and took it there. Like, she went and she did it. Guys, that's huge. So that's Daisy in the car. This is the stuff we're gonna use as our bags. And because we were we were on the road for a while. That's me discovering paint on my pants. So we were on the road for a while, because yeah, it's Limuru. So I was just taking different shots at different places, and it was so nice to see so much greenery, because Nairobi County could never. So yeah, we're still on the road continuing our journey, and look at the views, look at all those green, like look at the greenery. We were about to get there, but like look at that tea farm. Like, yo, I love how uniform tea farms are. Like, they just look like a whole canvas painting, you know. And then those are like the TP cars they were working on Friday. So this project, we did it during Easter, so they were working on Friday. They look like tiny blobs of paint on a canvas. So we finally got there, and then we have the primer down there because we had to prime the tanks for ourselves. Of course, you have to prime your surface so that, you know, durability purposes basically. We got to work immediately. Daisy was done painting the curb, and here she is mixing the primer so that it's not too thick. She's mixing it with water, and then boom, again I'm using a roller brush. I had so much fun. But like, guys, let me tell you, I had paint everywhere on my face, my hands, but like I didn't care. I was having fun. I was enjoying myself. I was trying something new. I was doing something with my hands, and that's all that mattered to me. So over here I was on a ladder, so that's why it's a bit unstable, because I'm like, oop, I'm trying not to fall. But yeah, anyways, we finished priming the tank, and now, because up there we got like 2 people to prime it for us, as we worked on the bottom one, so that we don't take too much time. And then also that space is so small, like, you know how hard priming a tank is. So yeah, anyways, again we had to start drawing the details. Of course, for this project the details were much easier to draw. They were so easy to draw. The hard part was the painting part, because now the tank is black, and as you can see we primed it white, then now we have to paint it black, and it was confusing a lot of people. So there's somebody who was like, kwani may paint black tena? And yeah, I know, I get it doesn't make sense, but like, guys, you're dealing with professionals. We want your compound and the work to look amazing. We're not just doing things just to do them, you know. This is our passion, and also we are professionals. So there we've done the designs, and then now we're starting to paint. So for this one, because the tank was black, the design it's black, mostly black, with white vines and yellow flowers. We were like, okay, let's paint around the designs. That's what would work best, because you're not going to try and paint yellow paint over a black surface. Let me tell you, you're gonna live there for a bajillion years. I'm not even lying to you. So you would rather paint yellow over over white than over a black surface. So yeah, so you can see what the design looked like. Again, I wasn't taking so much footage because I was mostly focusing on doing the work. I didn't want to mostly focus on, you know, taking footage, because again, I'm here to paint. So yeah, but this was how the design basically looked. And because water poured on this side of the tank, like the tank at the top overflowed, we were just grateful the paint had dried, because we don't know what we would have done if it hadn't dried. Look, I have paint all over me. It's probably some in my hair too. So this is me just at home showing you the paint on my face. And just being so happy with myself. And then that's my hand looked like a galaxy, and it matches my mom's couch, like my skin tone matches my mom's couch. And then so now this is me day 2 with my thermal cup because long journey, and I just wanted some tea. And yeah, we're on the road. But jana kulikuwa na jua. Okay. I was going to meet Daisy so that we can go together. Then boom, we've reached, and now we're continuing. It's the second day we're continuing, and we wanted to try and finish this tank to like that day so that we can start with the upper tank, at least like some designs, because we wanted to be out of there as soon as possible because we had to work on other projects. So yeah, again here, because I was on a ladder, I did my best to take as much footage as I could, because again, I'm also like not trying to fall, you know. So yeah, this is basically what the tank looked like when it was done. So we had to wait for it to completely dry so that we can add the sealant to preserve the colors and also give it a nice glossy finish. Now we had to go up, and so we had to figure out how are we getting up there with the paints and our water bottles, but we managed. So this is the tank up there, and so that's Daisy. She's sorting out the chalk so that we can start working on the designs. And those are the views we were seeing. So basically this is the best thing ever, you know. Smile day. Hi. Oh my god, yeah, I should just keep my day job. Oh, keep your day job. Hey, surely. So we had just finished doing the red parts of the tank, because the original picture, the other flowers are like the background color of the, you know, the tank. So we were like, let's just finish up with the red, because we really took a long time on the black tank. We worked on the black tank almost for the whole day, and then so we did the red flowers really quickly after, and we were like, let's come back and finish tomorrow, which we did successfully. Now of course you can see the space up there is really small, so I didn't take footage that much. Like, I was scared of falling. So yeah, so this is us just waiting for our ride back home. And look at this pretty dog. So yeah, now this is the last day. This day I was so late. I overslept. I was really tired. I didn't even care about my shoes, like wiping them or whatever. I just wanted to make sure I got to Daisy on time. Unfortunately this time she beat me to the destination we were meeting at, but I didn't put her so long. Sorry for the shaking. The road isn't exactly state of the art material, as you can see, but this is the design we did now up there. Like you can see, now we've added the black and the black outlines for the white flowers and other details. So now, yeah, like I said, I couldn't take much footage of me painting up there because I was really scared of falling, because I was like painting and also like looking down, and it was just scary. So this is me just chilling by the roof of the house. And yeah, if you also want to see these tanks, you can check them out in Daisy's profile. Again, I will list her profile in the description, and if you would like your tank painted, you can just reach out to her and she will make for you a tailored quotation. So this is us just adding sealant so that it can, you know, preserve the color of the paint for a long time, because like I said, we're professionals and we want to do good work. So if you want to see the final version where like it was glossed out, because I don't think I took a video of that. I was so tired. I was just like, I want to go home. So yeah, but with the gloss, it's really nice. It's on Daisy's profile, or you can check my tagged photos on Instagram and you will see it there. I think I'm going to also add it on my YouTube posts. This is the complete walk. It looked beautiful, guys. We were so proud of ourselves, especially the up one. I loved it. It looked like it came out of an illustration book. So we were just like, girl, we did that, yeah. So yeah, I was like, I can't wait to show my mom and dad what I've done. And yeah, so this is where I'm at. Last Daisy, she's taking a video for the client. So I really hope you enjoyed, guys. And of course, I'm not ending this video without saying advocate for justice, speak against oppression, and remember those who are in oppression in the Congo, in Cuba, in Iran, in Palestine, in Lebanon, and in Sudan, especially in Sudan. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.